Hello and welcome. In this video, we are going to consider one example where we'll simply take one problem and we'll see how one can code the solution for that particular problem. So let's get started. So consider that this is the problem statement which has been given to us, that given a sentence, we have to write a program which counts the palindrome strings, and we have to consider case sensitive palindrome strings. So for example, if you consider the sentence, is Nitin a good programmer? Over here, there are two palindrome strings. One is Nitin and the other one is A. A is a palindrome string because it's a word which has only single alphabet and those are considered as palindrome. If you take another example where there is same sentence but Nitin appears with capital N, then over here we have got only one palindrome. So I hope the problem statement is quite clear to you with these given examples. Now we will switch to Eclipse in order to see how one can code the solution for this particular problem. So this is my Eclipse. I will simply go ahead and create a Java project over here. I will name this project as SRP, which is Single Responsibility Principle. And over here, I am going to create a class whose name is going to be palindrome counter. Now under this class we are going to have one method whose name can be count, which takes sentence and gives the number of palindrome strings under this sentence, right? Under this method we can take the sentence and split it so that we have the words inside the sentence, and after this we can initialize a count from 0. After this, we can have a loop where we will iterate through each word which we have obtained from this sentence. Under this for loop, we are going to check whether a particular word is a palindrome or not, and if it's a palindrome, we are going to increase the count by 1. Now, don't worry about this is palindrome method. Right now, it doesn't exist. Soon, we will write this method as well. And in the last, we just return the count, and that's it. Now the only thing pending is to write this palindrome method. We can write the palindrome method like this, and this is a simple method which just takes a word and it calculates the reverse of this word, and then it simply checks whether the word itself is equal to the reverse or not, and if it is, then it would be considered as a palindrome. So over here at this point, you can stop the video and go through this code and understand that this code will provide a solution to the given problem. And this is one way in which one can write the code in order to address that problem. Now to check whether this code works or not, I will simply create a main class. I can name it as SRP demo. Over here, we can have our main method, and we can here consider sentence from our example which we took. Now we can instantiate our palindrome counter, and now we can print that number of palindrome words are equal to, and make a call to counter.count and pass the sentence in, which is going to give us the palindrome words inside the sentence. And if you run this, you will see that number of palindrome words are 2. One is Nitin, one is A. And if you make this n as capital, and after that if you run, then it says that number of palindrome words is just 1, which is A over here. So in this video we have considered a simple problem, and we have seen how one can write the solution to address that particular problem. And in the next video we are going to analyze this code. We are going to observe this code and see where it violates SRP, and then we will further see in the next videos how we can modify this particular code in order to follow SRP. Thank you very much.